Rock might be my new Takuma. Unfortunately. Just without the one frame links. Because this game doesn't have those. For some reason. Not the roll, I think it's the... I think it's this. No, it's the roll. For sure. Oops. There we go. Yeah, there it is. This song needs to stop. Literally any other song. Don't get stunned, bro. There's not going to be a range for a heavy little reach. and combo. So you have this. Oh, come on. Slow. Huh. There you go. What's that? Alright, what's the damage like on these? Two, 6, 9. $350. That's insane. An extra 80 points of damage just for spending half a bar is insane. The average is like 60. Actually, that's not that. That's not insane, but it's very high right off the bat. Two, 5, 1. Stop it. Ow. After 71 points of damage. That's still really freaking high. I mean, his damage is already high, and then he gets even more additional damage per meter. And from, like, more hits than any other character in the game. Because he has stuff like this. As well. So you can literally do, like... You can't do that, but you can do this. Exact same combo ender for the same safe jump. That's really easy. Right. Like, why would I play a different character that does slightly less damage and is slightly harder to play? And doesn't as consistently get the same combos from everything as Rock. Also, he has a command grab, because why not? And a DP, because why not? A meterless one. And an overhead that causes a hard knockdown, because why not? You can combo off these, by the way. Oops. Even mid-screen. You can get super. I think. I actually don't know. Come on. Come on. Yeah, you can. That did no damage. There we go. There we go. That's max hits. I think. It only hits 4 times, right? Well, it's 5 times. Does this count as a hit? That's the thing. If oh, I see. If you let them fall to the ground, so it's the same as like Athena's. You can combo after it, but it's probably not a good idea because you'll lose out on the 115. But you can do things like this. Meter dump for pretty bad efficiency. $300 extra to, not even 300 extra for 4 bars is not very good. But you can do it. Most characters can't do that. I'll put it that way. Raging You Storm. How did I do that? I need a Raging Storm there every time as well. Dang. Which is more damage, I think. A little bit more damage. But it has like no range. That one reached. So you should try to spend your meter on these. Never possible. I missed the button. Not to mention they buffed the crap out of this move for no reason. It's like, why? That did less damage. If you let it grow, if you just let it go, it's 115. But if you break it, it's 80. Unless you combo it. Unless you combo, then it's still 80. So you should just do this. Doesn't make much sense, but it's how it works. Yeah, that's a big problem with the game right now. Is just there's no reason to not pick the top 5 characters, basically, or even like the top 4. Rock, Jenny, Cronin, Kula. The only characters you ever see ever. Okay, there's no reason to play other characters. Also, this move is ridiculous. Most characters don't have a move that hits this far and is cancelable. Especially into a safe move like this. Like they can't do anything about this. Like, you just get plus frames from out here, like, no big deal. Gato's strong too, but he's not... I wouldn't say he's top tier, he's just like... He's good at the basics. Most top tiers have... Brock's the same, actually. Gato and Rock are like the same, but Brock does it better. Switch it up. And then Rock. Wherever he is. And I think it's not inherently bad for a game to have characters that are a little bit stronger or a little bit worse. I don't think that's always the case necessarily. If you think of a game like like Street Fighter 3 and Street Fighter 4, obviously there are characters who are better than the other characters. And that's especially true in Street Fighter 3. But you still see, the thing is, you still see the other characters often enough in Street Fighter 3 and 4. You know? Like, you don't really see 12s that much. You see a couple of Alexes just because he looks cool. But you see plenty of, like, Dudley's. Dudley's not top 5, probably. He's up there, but he's not top 5. It's not like you only see Yun's, Ken's, Makoto's, and Chun-Li's. You see Yang's, you see Hugo's, you see plenty of Oros. You see Urian's. You even see Ibuki's. I think Ibuki players... I think Ibuki's probably the least explored character in the game. She's pretty explored, but she's... Her and Elena play very different styles. Their general goals in the neutral game are very different from most characters. So people end up like playing them the wrong way. And then you get, and then you have games like Fighter 4, which is a very clear example of a game with with a tier list, with characters are better or worse than other characters, but there are certain matchups in which you might consider playing a lower tier character. And like the classic examples are Yun, not the best. He's good, but he's not the best. But then if you see your opponent plays Dalsum, you just pick Yun and you win, right? Or if the opponent is playing Hugo, you can switch to Gouken, who is a really bad character, but he destroys Hugo. Or the reverse is true as well. If you're playing a character that loses to a certain character, you might switch off to a different character that doesn't have a bad matchup. And the result of that is you get very high character variety. Favorite Pixar movie? None of them. Maybe Shrek. Because I've seen it. But in those games, you have higher character variety simply because of the nature of the game having, like, the characters are so different that you get these crazy matchup charts where a low tier has a good matchup against a higher tier character. KOF is not like that simply because there's so many universal mechanics that are available to every single character in the game that, you know, if a character is better than another character, there's really no matchup in the game where that character is usable, you know? Like, in Street Fighter 4, why would I ever play Gouken? He's low tier. Oh wait, they're playing Hugo. That's a reason to play Gouken. Whereas in KOF, there is no Gouken. You know? There is no Hugo. So why would I ever play like, I mean, Ramon's is just the worst. But why would I ever play Robert? You know? Like, Robert's not a bad character. If a high tier character is solely based on resilience, do you think it's possible for a low tier character to beat it? I don't know what that means. What does resilience mean? Like their HP? And I mean, fighting games are designed in such a way, hopefully, that any character has the possibility to beat any character. There are very few games that aren't like that.
Round one. Ready? Go!
No meter. Do something. Do something. Do something else. Okay, I guess I win. How's your day been, chat? Really? Gotta react to that. Die. You gotta react to that, man. You failed step one of your character.
Round two. Ready? Go!
Interesting. Throw 500 more fireballs, you'll win. 499 to go. Yo, full meter, bro. Uh-oh. Ooh. Gonna be a real mix-up or not? Oh, I rolled. Alright, you're gonna land 9 more of those, you'll win. Land 9 more of those before I hit you once and you'll win. Oh wait, I have 2 characters left. Never mind. Land 20 more of those and you'll win. Before I hit you once. Overhead. Alright, there goes all your meter. Level 1. Alright, land 15 more of those, you'll win. Land 14 more of those, you'll win. Oh, I missed it. That was him. That was him dead. Oh, I missed my DP. And he did it later than I thought he would, so it punished my roll. Alright. Land 9 more command grabs before I hit you once. 9 more. Get it on me. What? Okay. Alright, you have no meter again. Climax? Am I dead? This game sucks if I'm dead. That's why people play Antonov last, is like, I don't care how bad I am, I might win if I land 1 hit. What the heck? Oh, he got me. He actually won. How amazing is that? Best fighting game that has the most restrictions. That is not an answerable question because you have there's 2 square. You're comparing 2 different things. Like, am I saying the best fighting game, or am I saying the one with the most restrictions? Like, you can't just say put 2 scales out there.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
That was a cross-up. That's insane. That didn't hit you somehow. That's unfortunate. Why am I doing things? I'm just gonna block, and he'll just give me a bunch of meter. Oh, my hand was off the controller. Oh, I can't block. Hottest video game character, me. Nice combo. Stop. Whoops. That was unfortunate. Alright, my hand's off the controller. Do a real mix-up. Deal damage to me that isn't chip damage. Oh, I didn't think that would... Well... I didn't react to your hop, I guess. Deal damage to me. Do real damage. Earn your damage. Best video game voice actor, me. Earn your damage. Do a real mix-up. Really? I'm getting bored. GG's, whatever. I'm gonna look for someone else. Like, imagine him playing a character that doesn't have Fireball or Command Grab. What would his game plan be? Hint, he wouldn't have one. And beating people like that is really boring. Because they don't stop. They just won't stop. They're like, wow, I'm winning. He's blocking all my fireballs. I'm winning. Like, no. It's not how the game works. You only win against me because I fall asleep and get hit by a random hop normal. That's the only reason that I lost.
Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Was that a legitimate E rank? Let's play blue. Oh my god. This is the least interesting character to play against in this game. He's all about really bad 50-50s. He either DPs you or command grabs you. Because you can't get damage any other way. Nice punish, bro. Ugh. There it is. I lost one 50-50. There it is. I lost the other one. Okay. Good job, buddy. This is very similar to that last KOF game I played. Wow. Very laggy. Interesting playstyle. Really? I got bored. Da, 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 da. Wait for it. No, get out of here. Why is every single song in this game amazing? I hate it. KO13 does that too, but I don't hate that. Because that's actually a good game. That's actually a good game. Although I think it suffers from that problem even more. Because... no. Because they made the universal systems worse in KOF 15, and they're still better than the character-specific strengths. So KOF 13 has... basically everyone plays the same team if they want to win. Because there's no reason... like, why would you ever play a character that has a power level of 1,000 when you could play the character with a power level of 1,005, you know? Like, the difference between them is small, but because there's... but because the strengths are, like, just tied to, like, damage, basically, every character has the same options, so there's never a reason to pick the lower tier character. Also, every character ends up playing similarly in games like that, like, general strategies form that apply to every matchup. Which means that you don't really have to invest time into a character to learn the character. You invest time into the game to learn the game. Get in! Simple kick!
Destination confirmed. Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Alright, I made it back. Too late. Ultra? No. Shoryuken! Not sure what he's trying to do. That's minus on hit, I'm pretty sure. That one's not. You got me. No, I didn't. That's why you don't wake up with ultras. Well, that's why good players don't wake up with ultras. If you don't know what else to do on defense, then yeah, do it. It's your best option. That's called playing to win instead of playing to learn. Gee, when I do what the top level players do, I lose more often, so I'm not going to do what they do. Playing to win right now, instead of trying to play to win future games against better opponents. You know, when I title a stream, always open Q&A, I mean, like, fighting game advice. Not who the hottest video game character is. But you do you. Street Fighter 6 might have the same problem, just because all of the drive mechanics are insanely powerful. But it's less likely because there's also a ton of really good character-specific strengths as well, particularly fireballs. So you'll have a set of zoners that have fireballs that are very, very strong. And like, which of your pokes are cancelable is also very important. So whoever has the best range on a cancelable poke will be stronger as well, because that'll be used to beat Drive Impact. Punish. Really? Anti-air, please. Cool enough. It is impossible to meet in this connection. That's how you lost last game and you do it again? You're not very intelligent. You are not very intelligent, and I am not interested in playing you. Like, I'm not even talking about, oh, you're bad at Street Fighter. I'm talking, you're not an intelligent human being. I'm not interested in playing you. As soon as he did his ultra, I knew how that round ended. I already knew. He's probably like a 10-year-old. Oh, Chun-Li is pretty. He's got big legs. I want to play Chun-Li.
Let's get started. Fight!
Oh, the lag is so freaking bad. Too far. Shoryuken! Shoryuken!
Pick up the pace. Fight!
I backdash so early. I can't meaty, it's just not possible. That's a 4-frame, not invincible attack where he keeps doing it on wake up because it's impossible to meaty in this connection. Good job, buddy. I can't do it, man. Sorry. Go to training mode and move to the US, then we'll play again. Spend a few more years in training mode. And in school, probably. Why are you playing Street Fighter 4 when you can be doing so much else with your life? Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Bum 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 ba da da da. Ba da bum ba da ba bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 da. Ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba da 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 da. All things considered, I think Street Fighter 6 is going to end up being the best fighting game ever made. Probably. That's sort of to be expected because it is, from an outside perspective, it's to be expected because it is the most popular franchise in the genre that isn't like Smash Brothers. And it is contested sometimes by like Tekken 7 when it first came out. It'll probably be contested by Tekken 8 when it comes out. When does Persona come out? 2 days from now. But you know, when people think of like a traditional arcade style 2D fighting game, the most popular of them is Street Fighter. So it has that going for it. The company is more likely to put more work into it than other games. It'll probably have a bigger budget. And you know, there have been many games before it. Capcom has made many games, so it has a lot of experience going into it as well. And it is the latest in the franchise, so any sort of like universal knowledge accrued from the many years, decades of creating and playing fighting games should be culminating into one video game. They usually don't. There are plenty of Tekken 7. There are plenty of Tekken 7. There are Smash Bros, Nintendo. There are plenty of fighting games that don't do this, that don't see something that is objectively good in a fighting game, and they're like, hey, maybe our game should have this thing that's objectively good. They just won't do it for some reason. But assuming people aren't stupid, then the newest fighting game should be better than the last in some way, or at least, you know, comparable. And so far, Street Fighter 6 is the epitome of taking all the good things from previous fighting games and shoving them into one game. All the objective things, like training mode options, rollback netcode, and even things that you've never seen before, like being able to play on a different stage from your opponent. Like, there's no reason for both players to be forced to see the same stage, hear the same music. There's no reason for that. In fact, it's probably a bad idea, because then, like, whoever picks the stage has an inherent advantage because they're playing on their stage that they always play on. Or maybe they're, like, in this game, especially, there are some costumes that are like, wow, I can't see anything you're doing on this stage. Some costumes and stages. And that's completely gone in Street Fighter 6. Although you still see the costume they choose, probably. Hopefully they don't. Honestly, they should probably ban alternate, like, costumes for ranked mode. Once they start adding new costumes. But all alternate colors are fine. But the alternate costumes can get out of hand. But yeah, Street Fighter 6 is just doing all of the objective things correctly. There's very few things that aren't in the game that I think should be in the game. Like hitbox viewing. Hitbox viewing, they missed a very tiny thing that is usually not useful as far as recording playback, which is the option to have the dummy not switch sides during the recording, or when playing back the recording, which has only existed in very few fighting games. I think Skullgirls has the option, and Guilty Gear Plus R has the option. And I don't know off the top of my head of any other games that do have the option. So most games don't have that. And also they don't really have like a usable save state load state. Skullgirls has like the best out of those. Because like you can have it bound to where the save state and the playback recording are the same button. Street Fighter 4 kind of has this actually a little bit. They added it in, I believe, Ultra Street Fighter 4. Kind of, but not really. It's not very good. Plus, the game lacks a ton of other training options that are very useful. But it's like you can just record the dummy to do something very specific at a specific moment in time, and then just hit one button, and then you just zip back to that moment in time, and it plays back properly in the exact same state, and then the dummy does the exact same thing. It's very nice. So yeah, Street Fighter 6 doesn't have save states like that, which is a little bit weird, because you basically need the ability in the game already to have save states in order for rollback to work. Unless you did like a really weird, like just from a programming standpoint, the easiest way to implement rollback is to have save states, and then the game keeps track of, you know, up to 5 states ago, you know, 5 frames ago, 5 states are loaded into memory. And the game is able to simulate up to 5 frames per frame. No thanks. So the only way to implement rollback without the use of save states at all would be like reverse simulation. Be like, oh, these are the inputs that happened, so going back in time from this state would look like this, and then they go back to forward again, which that is significantly more confusing to implement and taxing on the PC. But it doesn't require save states, so I guess it's technically possible. I'm trying to think of how I would implement that as a programmer, and it's like there are so many things that can desync so easily if you're not careful. Yeah, they probably didn't do that, so I don't know why they don't have save states. And I think there's like a couple more things. Also, just people have been complaining about the UI. I don't agree. I think the UI is good. It's not great, but it's good. It's good. It's not bad. I think the stuff that they had in the demo where you selected your game mode was bad, like legitimately bad. But I think that will change. That menu will change for the full game, hopefully. Hopefully, actually, maybe I won't, because it had a bunch of like grayed out stuff that you couldn't click on. So like the part where it shows like 2 buttons on the screen or 1 button on the screen, and it's like press the A button to do that. Like that was horrible. I think everything else is good. Like I know people were complaining about, oh, you defaulted me to modern controls, but that won't be a problem in the final game when you go to your options first and set them once, and then you're done forever setting your options, right? And also, it wasn't that bad. Like, you should probably click the button in the top right corner when it says to click the button in the top right corner. Like, it's just people didn't do it for some reason. I guess if you're going in blind, and you don't know anything about the game, you don't know it has a modern control type, then that makes sense. But I have no games to play. Bum 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 bum. Guess we'll try biking again. And I think the training mode menus are good. They're not bad, they're not great. People were complaining that they couldn't navigate the menus, like there were too many menus, and that doesn't make sense to me because they have an entire page dedicated to being like, oh, you don't need to look at all the other pages. Just look at this page. And then click one of these, because one of these is probably what you're looking for. So it's like, I don't know what their deal was with that. Like, that's the epitome of good game design, is to have, like, one option that's simpler, but perhaps lacks functionality, but it has enough functionality to be useful to anybody. And then the other option that is, like, hidden from people who don't care about it, some sort of advanced options that allow greater functionality but are harder to use. That is the epitome of good game design. I don't know what people are mad about it. The only thing that I would say is that it's the pages all look the same, including the one page that shouldn't look the same. You know? Like, maybe what I would do is I would have, like, a dumbed down training set of training mode menus that has basic stuff in it, but then there's like a button that you can press, or an option in the options menu to turn on like advanced training mode, you know, and then that opens up all the other pages. Oh, East Coast. Also, people were that's all of that is outside of the actual gameplay. I haven't even talked about the gameplay yet. I think the gameplay is very good. People were complaining about drive impact. No, drive impact is great. I really like drive impact. It is the type of mechanic that allows any character to play neutral at all levels of play. Go hit me. Come on. I sneezed. Good job. Hey, shoo! That'll hit me. What? Oops. I did the wrong list input.
All or nothing.
Ugh. I wish any character was like they were in previous Guilty Gear games and Guilty Gear Strive. Then I might play it. But no character is like they were in previous Guilty Gear games, therefore I don't play it. Well, that's not the reason why I play it. Why I don't play it, but... Okay. Do a mix-up.
It's not over yet.
Kill me. Do a mix-up. Nice mix-up.
All or nothing.
Easy.
Viking versus Viking. Get ready to Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Zansen! I can't call off that, I'm too close. Oh, too many. It's two.
Keep on rocking.
Miss. He didn't tech though. Kind of gave up.
Easy.
Biking. There's just no depth to any matchup in Guilty Gear Strive. And if you're like Sajam or something and you don't care about that, then go ahead, play the game. I like depth to my fighting games. Yeah. If you want depth, this game has you covered. That aspect is fine. Guilty Gear is one of the deepest fighting games there is, if not the deepest. Marvel's pretty deep as well. I don't like how he keeps giving up.
Easy. 勝った方が奈落に行く。
He's also definitely not East Coast. I'm honestly not sure if which of the Guilty Gears has more depth between Exard and Plus R. They have different kinds of depth. The King of Fighters also has depth, but it's a different... It's a completely different... Like... It's not depth as in you learn the properties of moves or like what's possible. You know, that's only part of the game. That's like step one, is learning how your moves function and interact and what kinds of mix-ups that you can do and what kinds of things that you can do. That's step one, is learning the pieces. But there's a second kind of depth to KOF that I really Like, it exists in other games, but it's not very important in other games. But in KOF, it's like, that is the thing you focus on, and that is adaptation to the opponent human, as a human. Like, yeah, sure, you know what options beat what options, but what options you choose should change depending on the opponent. And KOF is a game that puts a very, very, very heavy emphasis on that. You can play very different games depending on the opponent player in KOF. If the opponent doesn't do one thing that they should, you can notice that and be like, oh, you don't do this, I'm gonna change all my playstyle completely, and now you're gonna die because you need to be able to do this. Because if you don't anti-air, I can do this. You know, and it's more than just jump in a lot because you suck at anti-air. Because anti-air is more than just a reaction. Anti-air is a playstyle. If you don't anti-air, if you never play slow and reactive, then I'm not afraid to anti-air and test your reactions. And if I'm not afraid to jump in and test your reactions, then I just get free frame. I'm plus all the time.
We've got a newcomer. Michael versus Jack O. Get ready to roll.
This owner, huh? Pretty sure I don't have anything that beats her round start, so I'll just jump in.
Let's rock.
Oh boy. My internet went out for 250 frames, apparently.
All or nothing.
Really. Down? No. Really? This is getting a little out of hand. Oh, I didn't react that time. Interesting combo choice. Wow. The dudes stayed out. Where was this Jacko and Strive?
All or nothing.
Good reaction. Bad reaction. Really? I don't even have any projectiles. That's stupid.
Not over yet.
What a fun character design. Really wish I could see what was happening on the screen. That would be great. But alas. Soul looks more consistent in this game than Strive. I disagree.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Why do these not go away when I hit her? Dear Lord. Why does my character suck in the air? Actual trash. Nice combo, bro. Hit him with a burst. Oh. Wait, they still explode?
Duel. Keep on rocking.
Get out of here with that. Why are you allowed to just sit there and do nothing and have your freaking minions do all the work for you? Oh, GG. Of course you have the command grab. Fun video game, bro. Right. You're just looking for B&Bs. I don't care about combos in fighting games very much. Oh my god. Guess I'm dead now. Tech that. I parried that. Okay.
Versus Jack O. Get ready to rock.
Not really. Street Fighter 4, for example, you do the same combo every time, basically. GG, I guess. Yeah, because you can link your light attacks into your heavy attacks. So it's like, okay. Just DP, right? I can't do anything. That's guaranteed. And Killer Instinct's like that too, just because it has a combo system. Yeah, just throw it at me. game. Okay, just don't get hit by it, I guess. Get out of here, bro. Of course. Of course. Really wish I could see anything that happened on the screen at all. Also, this is probably one of Jacko's best matchups as well. Just simply by nature of my character not having multi-hitting normals. It's the same with Potemkin. There's two low tiers that lose less to Viken simply because she doesn't have any two-hitting normals. Because Potemkin has Hammerfall, and Jacko has everything.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
Except high damage. That's some rollback right there. Oh, he's on Wi-Fi, unfortunately. No thanks. Imagine being able to just press the start button and leave a match. In an online match. No other game does that. Literally no other fighting game does that. Street Fighter 6 had something similar, but both players had to agree to it. But yeah, Killer Instinct combos are technically all the same. But you'll end up doing different combos based on what you think the opponent will do during the combo. Really. Cool, the servers went down again. Great. Love that. Or was it just the lobby that went down for no reason? That happened yesterday too. Was it every lobby? It was every lobby that went down. I think. No, some of them didn't. But also there's different, like the word variety, like combo variety can mean a ton of different things. Like combo variety in Killer Instinct. You could argue that the combos are very variable in Killer Instinct because what you should do is based on what the opponent does. There's also combo variety in terms of, you know, the first hits of my combo will influence what types of combos are possible, which is what most people consider to be combo variety, and I think is the most boring version of combo variety that exists. Because it's not variety. It's you do the same combo every time, but you have to learn different combos for the stutter that you're using. You know, and character-specific combos also fall under this category, where it's like you do the same combo every time against the same characters. There's also the combo variety of like, oh, this game's really difficult, So I'll do the easy combo that does a little bit less damage. So now that's more interesting variety because it's variety based on the player. You know, I'm this type of player, so I'll do an easy combo just to be consistent. You know, or I'm Sakonoko, so I'm going to do this combo. And that type of variety is basically gone from modern fighting games nowadays. Although Street Fighter 6 is showing a little bit of that, just a little bit, with the drive rush stuff. Just a little bit more than Street Fighter 5, that's for sure. Street Fighter 4 had some of it, but it was usually based on your character. Like if you could do hard combos, you would play characters like Evil Ryu, basically, and do like one-frame links. This game has that for sure, although less of it than Plus R did. Blackrock CL. CL does kind of look like Blackrock Shooter, doesn't she? just a little bit. Especially powered CL. But then you have combo variety based on what you want out of the combo. So this includes super meter. You know, like, do I want to spend super meter or not to get more damage? Or do I want a hard knockdown or do I want more damage? Which is usually, I mean, it depends on the game, but it's usually not a consideration. But sometimes it is. It is. Do I want the hard knockdown for a better mix-up, or do I want like a setup? Or do I want damage? And that will also depend on the player. So that's sort of in the same category as, you know, execution barriers. So these are all combo variety, but they're very different from one another. Some are more interesting than others.
Good luck.
I think certain characters have interesting combo variety in this game, but not many. Where's my parry at? Where's my block at? Okay. DP, huh?
Turn up the heat.
Oh, I can't. Oh, you can't do a follow-up there? Interesting. I thought you could. God. Just do random special moves and hope they hit me. That was a combo. I hate players like that. It's like, why do you play like... Play a different character. Play someone that's not Soul or Kai. And just open your eyes.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
It's impossible to get these players to stray from their autopilot because their autopilot, the autopilot of these characters is too strong. First. He just did that. What? Why did my basic bread and butter combo just not work on you? I don't know. Like Kai in this game is literally a Street Fighter 4 character. You just do the same thing every time with preset variation, and you'll win that way. Where'd my Broma Cancel go? That was not in throw range. I got bored. I got bored and stopped holding block.
Turn up the heat.
No burst, huh? I take that. Why am I doing anything besides block? Yeah, punish. I can't do anything. I waited too long. Rather, he waited so long that I waited too long. I'm getting bored of fighting you. You know what he's thinking right now? Wow, this guy has such good defense. He knows how to block reactable overheads. That's exactly what he's thinking right now. That's unfortunate. Excuse me? Okay. I don't know what he did to beat that on Wake Up. Kind of insane that he just mashed random buttons on Wake Up. That's random. And they happen to be fast enough buttons to beat the startup of my DP. Obvious. This game sucks. Do a real mix-up. What? I am so flabbergasted. He did Wake Up, slow fireball with Kai. What? That was obviously a missed DP input. Otherwise he has brain damage. Or both. He probably has both. Of course. No, I didn't get the Gozansen. I blocked that trash. Oh, he did the YRC bad. God! This game is so annoying sometimes. Why do I get punished because my opponent's bad? Because of YRC. Because YRC is a bad mechanic, that's why. That's what it boils down to. Not sure where my run cancel went. Yeah, every time. I'm so bored of playing this guy already. It's like, why, dude? He refuses to adapt to what I do. Like, I can literally do nothing and take no damage. Didn't burst that time. I don't know why. you go. Just throw rock.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. We've got a newcomer.
That was a full combo, but I didn't feel incentivized to complete it, because that would have made the game go on longer. Personally, I don't care about combo variety, except for the variety in the sense of me as a player doing the combo in each situation. It's nice to have a choice to make. What? This is just a one lobby room, a one lobby. Don't know why that exists. There's really no game that isn't Killer Instinct that I think hits that mark either. And Killer Instinct's not a bad game. I enjoy it if I can get matches, but I usually can't. It's too old. It's too deep. It's another one of those deep games. Manny? What's Manny, huh? Oh, is it Winter Stays? It's Winter Stays. Interesting. I've run out of lobbies to join. Might have to make my own lobby. Just opened up. Oops. I hate that. I hate that it just automatically joins, or like automatically starts spectating when you stand in a certain spot. It's really annoying. Also, this is that laggy AF Viking. Yeah, room's full now. 5 players playing, including me, which means that someone's not playing. The lobby host is just AFK. I don't know what is the point of doing this? I don't get it. Like, why doesn't he just lead the lobby when he's not playing the game? What's the difference? Like, there's no incentive. I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't make sense to me. Like, the only reason that I can see is to have a certain room title that no one else can change. Which is stupid. A stupid reason to make a lobby. Also, why would you make a lobby match but have it set to one station? That defeats the purpose of having a lobby. Unless you specifically wanted to round robin. No, because the other lobby system. No, there's literally no reason to do that. I don't get it. Why is it even an option? Man. I don't want to fight a 2-bar. Game's dead, I guess.
Guilty gear.
Man, my streams are just getting shorter and shorter. I can't find matches.
The king of fighters.
Speaking of games with really bad online lobby systems, like, what is the point of having a lobby? Like, literally, this is just Guilty Gear Xrd lobbies with only one cabinet turned on. This is the same lobby system as Street Fighter 4. Actually, with even less functionality than Street Fighter 4, now that I think about it. When did Street Fighter 4 come out? 2008? This is Third Strike Online Edition lobbies. Actually, no, those are worse. Those only, well, I mean, they were the same. But they only had 2 slots, so you couldn't have it up to 8 players. Oh, the dog's yelling at me now, isn't he? Hi, Harley. How you doing, Harley? You wanna play fighting games with me, Harley? Oh, you don't have any thumbs? My bad. That's my beard. That's my hand. That's my lap. That's my everything. I'm sort of in limbo right now. There are no popular enough fighting games to play consistently. Street Fighter V might be popular enough, but I ain't playing Street Fighter V. That's for sure. What do you think you're doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? That's what I thought. I'm ending the stream now. That was only 2 hours, but, I mean, there's no one to play. Join the Discord if you want to play me, or have questions. I'm there all the time. Almost literally. See you tomorrow.